Have you ever been dumped just for going through a time of weakness? 99.99% of men have, but women have no regrets at all. Just one flaw is enough to dump a guy, call him weak, small energy, beta, and whatnot. The raw truth is that women don't care about a man's circumstances or explanations, no matter what. A broke man is broke. A fat man is fat. But a broke woman is a poor single mom with no financial aid, and a fat woman is curvy. Men are out there improving themselves day in and day out, but still, society, especially women, see them as disposable commodities. That's why men are going their own way, exiting the dating scene, and most importantly, finding fulfillment in other activities rather than pleasing women.
Could you respect a man that you make more than?
Yes. The answer is yes. However, I want to see him being ambitious. He has to have a plan. He has to be someone that gets up in the morning.
No, that's not the guy you're dating. No.
So is this the guy
that's like the women trying to change men. No, he's making, let's say, whatever the average salary is here, 35,000 pounds a year.
It depends on his
He
life.
will always be making $35,000 a year.
Okay.
This isn't build a man.
But what kind of person is he? The kind of guy that wakes up and plays video games and just
He goes to work. He goes to work.
Okay.
And makes $35,000 a year. And then
Okay.
comes home. Sometimes he plays video games. Sometimes he doesn't. The same way, it's like we can complain about the video games, but how many girls are on social media for hours? We're just as bad.
No, you know what? You're right. I think I could, because I've been in that situation and I've been very happy.
In today's video, guys, you'll get to know about modern women's crazy dating standards, why men are not playing the game anymore, and shockingly, why women are increasingly single and unhappy. But before we go any further, let me share the comment of the day. There were a few variations of this comment, but shout out to Iron Lung 11. He said, well-traveled equals well-worn. And you're not wrong about that one. If there's an easy red flag to spot in the modern dating scene, it would be that, fellas. A girl with IG pics all across the world, Dubai and all that? Yeah, better watch out. But please don't forget to reach out to us by email to claim your $5, IronLung11. As usual, guys, I'll pick one comment from each video. It may be the funniest, the most liked, or one that touched me, so don't forget to leave a comment and you may be our next winner. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons too, as it helps a lot. And now, back to the video. Early said is nothing but the truth. A man who plays video games from time to time is just a conformist and a bad dating prospect, but a woman who spends hours on social media is just chilling. Well, she might be there managing her particular rotation of men/waiting list, but that's another story. The fact of the matter is that women don't care about a man's struggles and circumstances. If a woman is married to a man and he gets cancer at some point, well, she feels free to dump him at his lowest.
How old are you?
31.
And your ex-husband did what?
He's a doctor. He's a psychiatrist.
And how long ago were you married?
Up until 3 years ago.
How much older was your husband than you?
We'll say 35 years.
So he's 53.
Currently, yes.
Why'd y'all divorce?
My husband got sick with cancer, and that changed him, and it changed the dynamics of our marriage.
Is he in remission?
Yes, he is.
And who filed for divorce?
I did.
Why?
He became mentally, emotionally, and financially abusive.
He took care of you just fine up until he got sick.
Correct.
And then when he was fighting for his life, you became a snowflake. Did you have to work when you were married?
No, but I chose
No, you didn't have
to.
to. No. You chose, but you didn't pay no real bills. You didn't have no skills. Knock it off. I'm gonna be honest, ma'am. This is a whole mess. Even the way you're talking, it just sounds like, ugh. And how tall are you?
I'm 5'4",
How much do you weigh?
180.
Goodbye.
God bless Mr. Samuels for speaking the truth and telling these women they ain't good enough despite asking for the best men out there. Here's the thing. This man got sick and had to fight for his life, but she felt free to dump him while he was in remission. Was she expecting him to be available for her 24/7? Probably, because she has no empathy. The ways modern women excuse themselves are sickening. And oh, no pun intended, and they dared to dump a man even when he's in a bad situation, but fighting to get out of it. A man's intentions or plans are nothing in the eyes of modern women. If a man is 18 and broke, he gets no women, and no women out there is willing to wait for him to get the results he's fighting for. In contrast, an 18-year-old woman with no skills or qualifications is on yachts, private jets, and VIP club sections just because she's pretty, if at all. The dating game has become so unhealthy for men that the rise of MGTOW, monk mode, and other similar lifestyles is nothing but a natural consequence. You might think that this game is so stupid, unfair, and has almost no ROI that you're better off with your boys, projects, careers, hobbies, and that's it. A modern woman who gives nothing in return for what you contribute is not worth it.
So you wouldn't date me when I act feminine. Why should a man date you when you're acting masculine?
I mean, how are women acting masculine? Like, are
Women
they...
that earn a lot of money
Yeah,
typically have bad habits.
like what?
They're aggressive, they're non-agreeable, they're dominant, they're assertive, they're competitive, they work really hard, A-type personalities. This is all great for making money, but it's terrible for finding a man.
But you say then men have bad habits?
No, women that are successful have bad habits.
So, but you're saying those that
Aren't
those,
attractive to men.
Yeah, but those things that you described are men, successful men.
That's what women want, though.
Yeah.
Women want alpha dominant men. Men don't want alpha dominant women.
Oh, but
That's the difference. Whose problem is it?
the man that doesn't want alpha woman.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Do you want a man that makes money?
yeah,
Do you want a man that's taller than you?
that is so. Yeah,
Do you want a guy stronger than you?
yeah.
What if I told you you're stupid? That's your problem.
Huh?
What if I told you you're stupid? That's your problem.
I didn't.
Oh, it doesn't make sense, does it? Just like you said. That's their problem.
When a man cries, even if it's for a good reason such as the passing of a loved one, a woman's gets drier than the Sahara Desert. When a woman cries for whatever reason, she's got the right to feel that way and even feels entitled to getting everyone else's attention. This shows that a man who is weak, even temporarily, is just discarded, and his feelings are not important at all. He has to swallow his emotions and still do the work. And as you saw before, a man who plays video games is bad, whereas a woman who dedicates the same amount of time to her socials is just fine. The double standards and women's standards, too, couldn't get more stupid. I found an article that explains why women are getting higher standards and men are left lonely. The funny thing is that the article's writer, who is a woman by the way, doesn't mention that the top 20% of men are getting 80% of the women, and women are not feeling special because they're easily replaceable. Anyway, let's take a look at the article. The thrust of the article is that women are no longer willing to invest in men who haven't invested in themselves. Women don't want emotionally immature men who don't know how to carry a conversation, don't know how to pull their weight in a relationship, and aren't willing to open up emotionally. Women would rather be single than date someone like that, and so women are super choosy on dating apps, and many have left the dating market altogether, leaving men in much fiercer competition for the women who remain. The article says that the big problem is that men have a skills deficit. For men, this means a relationship skills gap that, if not addressed, will likely lead to fewer dating opportunities, less patience for poor communication skills, and longer periods of being single. The problem for men is that emotional connection is the lifeblood of healthy, long-term love. Emotional connection requires all the skills that families are still not consistently teaching their young boys. When a man is slightly awkward, he's got a skills deficit. What if you said that a woman who doesn't cook has a skills deficit? You can take a guess. Misogynistic, oppressive, intolerant, patriarchal, and whatnot. Women ask for everything and more and still wonder why men are not playing the dating game anymore. Let's read some more. Women are pursuing higher education at greater numbers than men, so women are more likely to be highly educated, though men are more likely to be skilled in trades, which often leads to better pay. Women are more equipped to look after themselves in terms of running a household, and women have better emotional skills on the whole, and so aren't as lonely even if they're single. Why would a man go to college where he'll be mocked, called names, and get in debt? I mean, college is not a man-friendly place. Indoctrination, some ideologies, are being pushed all the time to dismiss men as bad, criminals, and scumbags, among other names. No wonder why a man is better off going to trade school, getting a respectable, useful job, and solving real problems. In the meantime, college, aka the biggest man-hating sect and simp-making factory on the planet, is full of women who will get higher education, a corporate job, and become disagreeable in the the process. Unless they do gender studies, of course, in which case they're just disagreeable and get no real job. All in all, women are asking for everything and desiring the best men, but they don't seem to know or accept that top-tier men have options and will easily replace them. Plus, the men that are doing well, but could also be good parents and spouses, are left out just because they don't make enough or have some hobbies. Needless to say, you'll be happier as a man having fun and taking care of yourself rather than trying to please a masculine, disagreeable woman. Stay strong, guys. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? What other crazy standards do modern women have? Has the dating scene or women's attitudes pushed you out? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you will get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video, guys. Till next time.